welcome to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. We are here, obviously, to
try out ENSO.
ENSO? Oh yes! Oh, it's just going past now. Can't actually see ENSO on there. Oh, it's kind of to the side at the minute.
That was an empty seat.
So if you didn't know, Icon, the roller coaster in Blackpool Pleasure Beach, have recently adapted the back seat of one of the trains to spin, or as they're describing it, to rotate.
Dare to rotate.
Dare to rotate. Yeah, so we're here to test it out. It opened up at the weekend, so a few days ago. So this is an upcharge attraction. It's basically £15 for the standard ticket. That means that you wait the normal amount of the queue, or it's £25 and you beat, I think it's like you wait 90%
of the queue, isn't it? So a speedy pass basically.
So here are the Icon gates. Oh yes. So basically, you're going to see a lot of these signs around. So ENSO, dare to rotate, instead of dare to ride, which is Icon's slogan, this is dare to rotate. So we have a book here now, so QR code. Okay, so it comes up, Icon, and as you can see, it's saying ENSO there.
Gives you the two options, book ENSO VIP. Don't look at my picture.
And yeah, pay for it basically, £15. Yeah. So we just booked our tickets. It did say 15 minutes, so I'm guessing it's about a 15-minute wait in the queue.
Which, to be fair, there isn't a big queue today, it's pretty empty, so that's about right, isn't it?
It is.
So we've got to wait for this timer to go down and then we can join the ENSO queue, I guess.
Yeah, and we'll see if it's worth the £15. So we've got this stranger just come up to us, fan of the channel.
Oh, such a big fan.
Are you excited for ENSO?
Oh, I'm dead excited. This is like...
That's so sarcastic. I know for a fact you're being serious, but that just seems so sarcastic.
Yeah, I have that issue where no one can take me seriously. I am really excited. Like, we don't have this sort of thing in the UK, so yeah, can't wait to get on it, see what it's like.
What we've heard a lot is that if you go a single rider, you're going to get a lot more spins.
Yeah, that seems to be the key to this.
Even though it would have been nice to go on together, I'd rather get some rotations. So, if it's good enough, we might pay a little bit extra later on to do
a little bit extra, pay again.
Pay again, yeah. So.
It's not buy one get one half price.
So we actually haven't done a Mack Extreme Spinner coaster yet. We're going to do Rides of Happiness in a couple of weeks. So it's really cool to like try this out first and then be able to compare it.
Yeah, I am actually glad that we get to do ENSO before Rides of Happiness. I think if we'd done Rides of Happiness already, this just isn't going to be the same, is it? So
no, it's a bit unfair.
Seems like the right way to do it.
It's an unfair comparison because this was never designed to be a spinning coaster. So obviously Rides of Happiness is. But in terms of the spinning seats, I've never done Time Traveller, but they look very comparable to Time Traveller.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how many spins we get.
So once you've got your ENSO ticket, you'll have to head to the ENSO Entrance, which is a new entrance. It's basically where the Speedy Pass queue is for Icon. If you don't know where that is, it's down these steps towards the exit to Big Dipper. But then on your right, you'll see these signs for ENSO and Speedy Pass queue. Head down there, and then you'll see that there's been a new entrance made for ENSO. Well, it's not new. It's actually the old Speedy Pass queue entrance, and now there's been a brand new entrance made for the main queue. So it works really well. You head in there and you get your QR code scanned and you're on ENSO basically. Amazing. Oh my god, that was a crazy ride. So Joe, what do you think?
I thought it was good. So we just went on separately. I went first and Sean went, and we had two very different experiences. So I felt like the inversions were great. It was really disorientating going around them and getting the spins and twists. The ending bit where it's all snaky, that was really cool. I had a lot of the ride where I was facing forward, so it felt like icon. So I was hit or miss.
Yeah.
I liked it. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, which is disappointing.
Okay. So now for my review, I loved that. Honestly, to me, that was everything I wanted it to be. I don't know if we had different spins or it's more down to preference, but I didn't want a mad spinny ride. I kind of just wanted to just have different rotations of facing different directions and doing certain elements. That's kind of what I was going into ENSO for, rather than mad spins. Because I have seen some people getting mad spins, like John, Airtime John. He got mental spins.
Yeah, so one of the problems is it's going to be a different ride every time you go on it, isn't it?
But I do also think it's going to be what you expecting out of the ride as well. Like some people, like me, I don't want mad spins because I get a bit motion sick. And I think some people who just kind of want just a different type of ride and icon are going to really enjoy that. I think if you're going in there expecting rapid movement, not even full spins, but like Joe said, she wants just to move around a lot more, then you might be a little bit disappointed with it. I'd say I was facing the back majority of the way around, but then I'd get some complete spins through some of the elements.
Any backwards.
Yeah, see, I probably would be disappointed if that was the case. And yeah, something needs to be done to make sure you're not just facing forwards, because that's going to be the worst. Because the thing is, it's going to come down to weight as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
how you're weighted.
There's so many variables.
Yeah,
With it, yeah. And we rode separately because you're supposed to get more movement by going separately.
Yeah.
But actually riding on your own as well it takes away a lot of the coaster experience. I enjoy riding with people, riding with you alongside.
Yeah.
When you feel like you're on your own, it's not as enjoyable anyway. So there is that factor too.
If you do want to go by yourself, you won't get sat next to someone, which is good. Which is I'm glad.
Your slot then,
No, they're not just going to put you by someone who some randomer, because there was someone behind me and they didn't just put us together. So I would have said something to that. I would have said no, I want to go by myself, because, and that's probably the issue they're going to have, is people wanting to go by themselves.
When it's busy, I don't think they'll let you. But it's empty today. There's no one else in the queue.
If you've paid £15, you should be able to go by yourself.
But then that halves the capacity as well, really, if everyone chooses to go solo. So there's a lot of issues to iron out, really.
Yeah, my guess is this will be a well, let's look. Is this worth the premium upcharge for that ride I just had? Yes. I wouldn't pay that every time I was at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but I'm seeing this as more as an experience, doing a zip line or something like that. Probably it's better than a zip line.
I would say for the ride I had, it wasn't worth the money.
I mean, obviously we know why they've charged this much money. It was because they was probably anticipating a mad rush.
Yeah.
So, it makes sense. So what my thinking is, the price will gradually come down, as kind of the hype dies off a little bit. Honestly, what I loved about that was when I was sitting on that train, it felt like I was doing Icon for the first time again. The anticipation was so good. And either way, I'm just saying, I think personally, take the money aside from it, the fact that we've got that in this country is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is good and it's unique.
It's so unique. The fact that we get to do Icon in different positions, whether it spins or not, I'm happy with it. But yeah, that's completely two different
it just shows
opinions.
You,
so maybe it's going to divide families, friends.
Hello.
So Marcus has done 2 rides of it now, haven't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
In both the right and the left seat by myself.
Yeah. What did you think?
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
When you're facing backwards, it's like your feet literally feel like they're just dangling over the track.
Yeah.
Like on a B&M Flawless type.
It feels flawless.
And just going backwards, like on the last one, I came over this bit and into the second launch, just backwards. It's just madness.
It's insane just going backwards and even sideways. Sideways, I found that to be absolutely bonkers, to be honest.
Yeah.
What did you have a favourite side, right or left or right?
I'd probably say the left side.
Was it? What did you feel?
Everyone that I'd seen had sat on the right side, the baggage hold side.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, I don't know, they both rode pretty similar, but I thought left side just had its edge, I guess.
Was it like you felt like it was more spinny, or it was just like the interaction, or
I don't know.
it was just you just felt it?
I just
Just felt
something
it.
inside just told
It just
me.
felt
that
so right. Is it worth £15? Would you say?
It's like no other coaster experience I've ever had.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've been on spinning coasters. I've been on launch. I've never done a launch spinning coaster. If you've been to Plopsaland and you come here, then it might be something like you've done before. But like, to me personally, I'd never done something that's launched and spinning. I thought it was really unique. Like, if I had just come over from like a different country, trying it out for like the first ever time, I would spend the money on it, and I would probably feel good about it. Yeah.
Good. So it's worth it.
That was the longest answer in the world.
So it was worth it. So we're gonna have a look at what merch they've got. The ENSO merch.
You got these key rings that actually spin round as well. Andy told us that. Pin badges. So it's the Icon logo with the round disc behind it.
Pretty cool.
They got these balls. Dare to rotate.
There to rotate. The ENSO. I've been seeing a lot of people with these ENSO hoodies.
I like the rose gold. It's nice and shiny.
Don't you think it's weird though that it's gone down so well that people are wearing it as a hoodie?
Yeah, we've seen loads of people walk around the park today.
Yeah, it looks crazy. Joe's been on ENSO, riding ENSO all day, but we'll talk about that. These are really nice. They're like textured. This weird guy keeps following us everywhere. It's a few hours later.
Yeah, it's park closed now, isn't it?
Yeah,
And,
park closed.
We've had a bit of a turn of events, to be fair. Yeah, so Sean was filming clips for ENSO for the marketing, and because there was empty seats going around, obviously they needed somebody in the seats. So I did 7 rides in a row on ENSO, and honestly, it's drastically changed since this morning. I think this morning, obviously early in the day, and I went on the right-hand side then, and all the others I did the left-hand side. I got way better rides. So out of 8 rides in total today, 1 was not so great, 7 were awesome. So that's kind of a ratio
every
to
single
go on.
one after your first one was good?
Yeah.
Or did you have a met ride? Do you think it's because you paid for the first one? Or because you was getting free? Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, it was definitely, I got a lot more movement this
Yeah.
afternoon than I did this morning.
I mean, I've done 2 rides of it today. So I did one this morning, and then I just did just did another one now. And that one at the end of the day was like insane.
Yeah, way faster, way
Oh
more
my God.
like twisty and turny.
Like, the thing is, I loved it this morning, but just because of combined with how faster it was, just the general train was how fast it was. Man, like, so good. So Sean from the future here, just want to say a big thank you to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Even though we paid for our very first ever go on ENSO, they was really accommodating. Obviously they let us film on ride, which is like a massive thing. So obviously if you want to film on ride, don't unless you get permission. But apart from that, yeah, thank you so much for, like I say, being so accommodating. Also, big shout out to Andy Highgate. We were doing some filming of ENSO, and he let us go and get some really cool shots of the ride. Obviously, that's not just for my benefit. Pleasure Beach will have access to that footage as well, and they've had no editorial say on this vlog at all. So yeah, just thought it'd be nice to mention that, really. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog and review of ENSO. Like I say in the vlog, like, I just think it's such a unique attraction, and even if you do it once, I think it's one of them experiences that shouldn't really be missed, especially if you like Icon. If you're not a fan of Icon, then probably different there, but I think it's a great experience. So yeah, that's my 2 cents and Joe's 2 cents. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you have liked this video, please like it. If you fancy more of these videos in the future, please subscribe. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.